Hello everyone, this is Nimish. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to review another classic Mohanlal comedy movie, Chandralekha. This movie is directed by Priyadarshan. It stars Mohanlal, of course, and this is for me a very different Mohanlal movie. You know, when I was watching this movie, I tweeted about it. It's a very different performance by Mohanlal, and I say different performance in the terms of the fact that many other people, especially like Kamal Hassan fans or Mammootty fans who are hardcore fans of those superstars, complain that Mohanlal does a similar type of acting and then they don't see a variety in his acting. And I feel that in Chandralekha, that variety was very distinctly visible. You know, it's something that is completely different from what he usually would do or approach it as. So I feel that this is one of the very fun performances and very unique performances of Mohanlal's career that I got to watch also as an outsider who kind of loves watching him in different roles and wants to see him in a very unique and completely different avatar in every movie. So that was great. I heard that he won some awards for this movie, so it's very well deserving, and I really enjoyed his performance in this movie. In fact, it reminded me a lot of the Govinda style of comedy, wherein a lot is happening in the moment. You know, you could make out that a lot was being improvised, a lot that Mohanlal did could not be kind of directed by the director. It was just a situation and it was all about improvisation. You could make that out. The second most important actor in this movie is Innocent, and I think that he also did a very good job. He always does. He's fantastic, and I really liked his performance in this movie also. And I think that he's one of the pillars of the Malayalam film industry when it comes to supporting actors, and he's always, you know, on point, very natural in approach. And all his roles are usually done by Paresh Rawal in the Hindi film industry. This movie was remade as Har Dil Jo Pyar Karega with Salman Khan and Paresh Rawal. So this Paresh Rawal, I think, reprised the same role of Innocent in that movie, like he has done in many other movies like Bhagam Bhag, Hera Fairy, etc. So it's good to see the original kind of story and movie and how that's made and how those actors perform. And that's why I really find Innocent's roles and movies interesting to watch him on screen. Srinivasan sir is also there in his movie lending his support, and you know, again, that pairing of Mohanlal with Srinivasan is just very natural and organic. You don't even feel like there's a lot of, you know, acting going on. You don't like they are forcing their chemistry or anything. It's so natural. They're very comfortable around each other, and so he also was a very important part of this movie. Gafurika. I think his real name, I keep forgetting his real name. I think his real name is Mamu Koya, but Gafurika is what I just remember when I watch him. He was in form. He was like the Sachin Tendulkar of this movie, you know. He was literally coming and hitting the sixers out of the kind of stadium. He was really funny in this movie. He of course had the most slapstick elements of the movie and the physical comedy, and it is just outstanding the way he has performed. He is my favorite comedian in this movie because the way he kind of brings that over the top. It's not over the top, it's very situational because he gets into a lot of trouble, but that kind of slapstick and physical comedy that he got was so amazing. And also, very importantly, in physical comedy and slapstick, people tend to act over the top. You know, they tend to even he kind of make weird facial expressions and stuff to make people laugh. In this, he was using his body physically, but his face was very natural, and that is really funny. It's kind of similar to what Srinivasan did in that movie Chitram, wherein his face was very normal in that particular fight scene that I spoke about in my review of Chitram. His face was normal and he was falling all over the place, so his body was being physical and the face was being very natural, and that's really funny. I think it really makes me laugh a lot, so I loved his performance also. On the direction front, once again, I feel like Priyadarshan has delivered a very natural, organic tale. You know, you never feel like it's a love story or a comedy or a drama or something serious or something over the top. You never feel it. It just feels like everything is happening one thing after the other, and things are developing, things are changing. And so it was very interesting to watch, you know, the whole story and the way it's being portrayed. Once again, I repeat, like, I love movies that end up in one place. So I was really happy that even this movie ended up being a lot in the hospital kind of area. And so it was really fun to watch for me because as I said in my Chitram review, movies that kind of end up together in one place, I think Priyadarshan loves doing that. Movies that end up in kind of one place and one main place. You know, there are of course other things happening, but one main place and central location. I love those kind of movies. It's just very cozy to watch and it's fun to watch, you know, activities like that. So this happened again in Chandralekha. So that was very exciting for me. Chandralekha was shot parts of it in Goa at the starting when Mohanlal goes to meet Srinivasan at the canteen and cafe and whatever that stall is. That was actually the area that I grew up in. So it is literally outside my house at that time. Now it looks completely different. So it was very good to refresh those memories of my childhood. We used to go to that stall to actually buy ice cream and stuff like that. And things were so different looking back then that it just took me back in time when I watched that. And that's also something that Nasiruddin Shah said, that the power of movies is to capture the world in one time. Things keep changing, everything, people, the way we dress up, the way we look, the buildings, everything keeps changing, but films are very powerful in kind of capturing a period of time on screen. And that kind of his phrase or his saying or his interview came alive for me in this movie, because it literally took me back in time. So it's very, very wonderful to watch. And that's also kind of what you guys say sometimes when it comes to movies like Mahesh and Pratikaram or something else, where you guys say this movie reminded us of home, this movie reminded us of our town, and it's very nice to watch that on screen. That was kind of came alive for me in this particular movie because of those scenes shot in Goa where I grew up in. So it was really nice to watch that also. There is a very, very short but very, very funny cameo by Anil Kapoor in this movie also. And I can imagine what it must have been. He was one of the top stars back then, and he's of course he's worked with Priyadarshan in Virasat and stuff. So I guess they're all good friends. So it was really, really nice to see him. It was like a nice twist in the story, and then very shortly things get really funny with him. So that was also very, very good. The actresses and everyone else in the movie performed very, very naturally. Everyone is always very natural. No one is over the top or anything. So this was a really good movie. And the biggest takeaway for me from this movie is the very different look and the very different performance by Mohanlal, which is he was completely in that character. He was completely like a different person altogether in this movie, which is really, really special for me. So I loved the movie and the performance, and I also found it funny, touching, and even the ending scene where they kind of go crowd surfing and then they meet and it ends right there. It was all very, very nice to watch. So I'm going with 3.5 stars for Chandralekha. I hope you like this review. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and take care.